Workshop Nexus. This is my toolbox. I'm gonna kind of just go over it a little bit with y'all. Just recently bought it, started stocking it. As you can see, I've got a lot of this and a lot of that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. If buying tools brings you happiness, like it does me, then go all out. Again, like I've stated, I like a lot of Harbor Freight. Got the US General, Quinn. I've got some Icon ratchets as well. A lot of their sales that they do, and they go on sale, I like to buy them. See Pittsburgh, the Quinn, the Icon. Haven't used them a whole lot, but what I have used, I've really liked them a lot, especially this guy right here. I used this on the muffler replacement that I did on my Nissan Sentra, and I really like that 3/8 drive, Pittsburgh long reach with the swivel head on it. It's just a all-around great go-to ratchet. I have a couple of these as well right here in Pittsburgh, the 3/8 1/4 inch as well, the rotating swivel head, and then I went, of course, with the Icon for the big boy, the 1/2 inch drive. I haven't had a whole lot of chance to use them. Mainly, I've been busy, but busy stocking my toolbox. As you can see, I have a lot of different sockets. I'm trying to build out my metric set. Once I build out my metric, I'll go and switch over to standard. A lot of vehicle stuff, you're gonna have mainly metric. Everything else around the house, you're gonna have a mixture. Like small engine type stuff, you could have some standard stuff in there, so I will start building that up. I do have standard. A couple sets down here. 3/8 drive, one's a complete metric Pittsburgh. The other is standard, but they're both Pittsburgh, both 3/8 drive. But let's get back up here. Lights. You can never have too many lights. Harbor Freight was running a sale on their Braun lights. These are called the little puck lights. I like them a lot. Different settings on them. Very bright. I went and bought 3. Do I need 3? Yes. The more light, the better. The Icon light I bought a little while back. It has the bar right there, little one right there, and then of course there on the end. I used that again on my muffler video that I did. The muffler replacement worked out really great. Magnetic ends. Same with these ones, magnetic ends. I just bought the headlamp, 1000 lume. Seen a lot of reviews on it, a lot of people using it. I think that will be great, especially when you need a light, and instead of grabbing one of these and you're trying to move it all over the place, finding the right spot for it so you can see what you're doing. Where you're looking is where the light's going to shine. I think that's going to be an awesome addition right there, especially when you're working up underneath a vehicle and you don't have a whole lot of light. It's going to be great. A couple of my ratchets, I like the Quinn, how they feel, 3/8, 1/4, 1/2 inch. For me, I'm not a big, hey, it has to be top of the line, most expensive. That's not me. I'm a DIY type of person. If it gets the job done, it gets the job done. I'm not using them day in and day out. So I'm going to stick with what is cheaper and what works. For me, cheaper works. Couple extensions, attachments for my drill. These are really cool. You can take them and you can stick it into a socket, the end of a socket, and put it on your drill, and you can use your drill. Speaking of that, I've got the Hercules 1/4 inch compact impacts drive. I've had this for years, and it, as you can tell, I've used it for everything around the house, working on some of my vehicles. I've used and abused it. and it has done just fine for me. But that is really, really cool right there with those extensions or those adapters. I'm going to be honest, I didn't really know about those adapters until here recently. Seen some people using them on TikTok, and I was like, I think I need those. They have the 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. I also have these impact rated ones as well, and they're extensions. So extend just a little bit more. So you can kind of get into maybe a little bit more of a harder reach spot or something like that. I do have impact extensions, swivels, all types of different adapters right there. I do have right here the Quinn impact low profiles. You can take a 22 millimeter wrench and stick it on the end right there and be even more compact. I just had to pick it up. You see a lot of these nowadays, these smaller sizes for small to reach areas, the compacts. Perfect, but you can get a 1/2 inch socket or a 1/2 inch drive on the end there and use it as well. Again, I've got chrome 1/2 inch, 3/8, my 1/4 inch. And then I've got a couple of the impact sockets. I do have some deep well Pittsburgh sockets. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot of room up here, but once I do get some better organization, stands or whatever you want to call them, they will be added up here. But I've used Pittsburgh impact sockets for years and years, and I've never once had an issue with them. And they work great for me. I will continue to use them forever and ever. That right there, lifetime warranty. You're going to break a socket one day, it's going to happen. Take it back. Get you a new one. It's a great thing about Harbor Freight is their lifetime warranty. Picked up their screwdriver set. I am missing one screwdriver, but that's the good thing about Harbor Freight is one breaks, you go back and you get a new one. Well, it also meant that it was discounted because it was missing one. So I got it for a couple dollars off, picked it up. I really like their handles. It just feels good in your hand, I think. I think that is a good grip. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. I've got some of the other, the Pittsburgh ones. Picked these up years ago. Been using them around the house, taking out light sockets, whatever. I do have the Pittsburgh picks. I will probably upgrade these eventually later on down the road. I do feel like these are just going to be a little too flimsy. I've used them. Video again where I took that muffler off. It worked fine, but I have a feeling eventually later on down the road that I'm going to need something that's going to have a hard back like this Snap-on one right here. It's got the hard back on it. Couldn't tell you where I got this at. It is the only Snap-on tool that I have in my box, but I will upgrade those eventually one day and get something just a little more durable. Can never have too many 10 millimeter sockets, in my opinion. But there you go. So far, that is just a few of the things I have. Stay tuned. I will add another video and go through some of the other drawers that I have and what I have in them. You've already kind of seen a little bit of a sneak peek. I got a lot more stuff, a few things lying around. Don't mind my garage. It is a little messy. That will be cleaned soon. Thank y'all for watching.